There we go.
I think we're now live on Facebook. We're live on Facebook, still in Jon Zone, night 16. I think I might get it right the first time. This for the first time in the first time.
Here we are. Are we?
All right, let me shut this to the window. We don't need this open. So how's everybody doing tonight so far? Let me turn this music down.
John.
Oh crap! Oh my God! What just happened? Technically challenged. The Phil and John Show, season 1, show 16.
It is 16, John. Phil and Jon Zone, rock number 16.
Nice. Coming to you live from the studios tonight, from our homes, and we're here we are with a squirrel cam tonight. We'll see if we get any action on squirrel cam. Right now, it appears that the squirrels are not interested. I fed them pretty good today, so they may not be hungry.
This could be our last episode for a couple weeks apart.
You think we should take? Well, we're going to be in different places next weekend, and it's going to be tricky for us to do the show. We could probably do a sort of a miniature show on a phone. We have to practice during this week sometime. Because in 2 weeks, we'll be at Sugar Creek. We'll do the show live from Sugar Creek in 2 weeks.
Were you going in 2 weeks?
Sugar Creek?
I am too.
Yeah, you sure are. Yes, you are.
Yeah, my first time. Looking forward to it. Some of the bands are going to be Spoon-Fed Tribe.
Man, yeah, the Spoon-Fed Tribe's good. They're a different band. They're definitely from someplace else. They're from way out west somewhere, I think. But for the fellow that puts on the festival, Evan Betts, he set him up to come play for us a couple of years in a row.
Well, it just sounds like I've never seen it before when you said it. Yeah, they're way out west, man.
We saw them the first time I saw that band play. They didn't have their lead singer with them, so they had to put on a show without their lead singer. And that turned into a really good show. And then they came back next year with their lead singer, and it wasn't the same show. It was like, this isn't the band we saw last year. But then we learned they had their lead singer, so somebody else had to fill in those spots,
Remember, we are live. Someone might be watching from the band. They're gonna go, "What?"
No, listen, it wasn't worse or less quality performance. It was a different performance. Because when they did have their lead singer, they had to pull all these kind of cover songs out of the woodwork. And it was interesting. The songs they played were like Tool and Primus and all kinds of weird stuff all over the board. And then when they came back as their band, they played a lot of their original stuff. So it was just a wholly different show. Still very good though.
I like Tool and Primus.
Yeah, oh yeah. They're very good times.
Other bands at Sugar Creek, the Mighty Pines, Cluster Pluck.
Have you seen the Mighty Pines before?
Yes, I have.
Pines?
Yeah,
they're very good.
I believe I've seen them at Way Down Wonder Festival.
Just doing a little sharing. We're going to encourage everybody to share the video today that logs in and share if you care, and if you dare, we'll be thankful and grateful for your sharing. And I got to put it in the Phil and Jon Zone. Stick it in there. Harper family, The Wire. Shoe family. I'm putting in Shoe family because this week, Phil, we should be loading the cars up.
I know. I don't.
You should be there Tuesday.
I know. There's, when you're on Facebook, when it goes share your memories, and today's one was made me almost. Yeah. See, I can't even. Yeah. It's time for Shoe. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd be at Shoe in a few days. Like if we had our way, we'd be at Shoe tonight. If we get the whole week ahead of time to work and camp before the fact, we can't usually get in until Tuesday for insurance reasons and whatnot. But if we had our way, I think we'd be there right now.
This past weekend, me and Laura got to go to a private party. See a great band who played at Snowshoe and Shoe Fest and Coyote Riot.
What was it called?
Coyote Riot.
Coyote Riot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're out of Chicago. Thank you, Farah. It was the the Fruit Moon Festival in her backyard.
Is that your producer that I hear in the background? Is that your producer, Laura from Aurora?
Yeah, she's.
We're live.
We're live. Got off early from work today. Happy Friday,
You
everybody.
need some cards so she could
Yeah.
flashcard you with the ideas she's having. Tell her to get flashcards.
Yeah, it was a good time. You know, we camped in the backyard. You know, Coyote Riot. Thank you guys for having 6 guys show their band. That was a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing.
I'm almost done. Harry Carey just shared our post.
What do you mean you're almost done? We just started the show.
I'm almost done with the sharing part of the show. I'm trying to get everybody's attention to let them know that we're live, we're here, and we want them to hang out with us tonight. It's Friday, the 16th show, Sweet 16.
Sweet 16. Anybody jocks out there? Mamba's death birthday was a couple days ago. Black Mamba. Josh Blade's got one. Doc Rivers, if you're in sports thing, Doc Rivers. I went to high school. Yeah, anyway, you went to Rise East. We're talking about.
I got my sharing taken care of. I shared it out to enough people out there, and we have 31 viewers now, Phil.
31, my lucky number. I was born on July 31. Everybody play something. Wish upon a luck. Like 11, 31. Okay, good. Got it.
I made something nice. Yeah. I can't say it out loud because it's.
Cheers, everybody.
Woohoo. Cheers. Hey, there's Machete's joined us in the room, and so has Tommy Dean, Marcel Fontaine, Joe Baker.
Tom.
Some good people out
Machete,
there.
how are you doing? You got the weekend up? I'll see you at Sugar Creek.
Disney. Did you know that I was related to some Disneys?
To what? To who?
There's Disneys in my family.
Mickey Mouse or Pluto?
Oh, Robert, Bobby, Barbara, Jenny, and the rest of the family. I grew up there. My mom's brother-in-law's last name is Disney. He doesn't get us into the park or anything, though. I mean, he would if he could, I'm sure, but you know. So what you got this weekend? You don't have anything going on this weekend, though, huh?
No, I'm waiting for the squirrel to come out. Chester's right here.
Oh, that squirrel. He's out there. He already been messing the food, so I know he's close.
No, I'm very relaxed. It's a beautiful day. Looking forward for the next 2 weekends. Hey, everybody. Couple great festivals coming up. Not this weekend. Family Boogie Retreat, September 4th through the 7th, and run by Dustin. What's the town, John? New Berlin. New Berlin,
Illinois. So just south of Springfield.
Yeah, next weekend I'll be there. Me and Laura will be there. Great bands, great lineup. Sunshine Daydream. Never got to see him before. Looking forward to it. A couple of my favorites coming up right here. Leadfoot for 2 nights. Alabaster for 2 nights. Still Shine.
Sunshine Daydream. Sunshine Daydream.
Sunshine Daydream. Yeah. This one's Pink, cover band of Floyd. Birds of a Feather, Solar Chariot. Might have a guest on tonight from that band and a bunch of other stuff. Check it out. It's called Family Boogie. Folkin Boogie.
Folkin Boogie Retreat. Like a boogie getaway. Boogie getaway with a fairly responsible setup, and they talked about the socially distant options and hand sanitizer, masks, and there, the fresh air. It's out in the middle of the open field, which is really nice. You know, keep your eye on that squirrel cam. I don't know if anything's going to happen tonight or not. This is definitely an experiment.
Yeah, I'm going to have my whole vending set up with albums everywhere, lighting and everything. You probably won't see me. I'm going to have a little slot, like a. Pretty sure I can't say that, but just hand me the money, pick out an album, and
Yeah, don't give him the name for it that you were thinking earlier.
I grew up in Chicago, so I got a couple things with it,
Well, it's going to be like when we were Mackey's. There were people around. We just tried our best to not touch too many people.
Hey, John, I just saw an ant.
Oh, we're at right there where we're sitting.
No, that was
it.
And then Sugar Creek's coming up too the weekend after that.
Yeah, Sugar Creek.
Are you going to Sugar Creek?
I am going to Sugar Creek, man. I've done Sugar Creek
See
for the last
for
6
two
years.
weekends in a row.
Evan Betts and the Sugar Creek crew, man. Oh, there's some good people down there. River, Kayak, Hobbit. All the good people with, like one guy rides a dirt bike, Kyle. It's a good time. What are the bands at that one?
What? Excuse me?
What are the bands at that one?
How do you know I have a set list right here?
I'm just guessing because you usually come prepared.
Yeah, Spoon-Fed Tribe, band I've never seen. Where are you guys from? Out
Did we
west?
talk about this?
Out west. So I've started the albums. I mean, I have a lot. I have like 4 or 5 of each of these bands, and
I can't remember where they're from. I want to say San Diego or Nevada or someplace. It's
I
far
was
away. I know
psyched.
that.
I was psyched to finally paint some albums, do artwork, because you do non-band stuff. Most of my album artwork pertains to bands, so it's pretty cool to start painting for the last month and a half. So I got 2 festivals, so it's worth the arts. The Mighty Pines, Cluster Pluck is going to be there. Rob from DSO.
Dark Star Orchestra. Yep. There's all kinds of music at that one. I mean, that the music at this one will range from at Sugar Creek. It ranges from like a jam band to a guy on a ukulele, Dean Justice, to on a Shonoff's place. She's not playing this year.
That's
who's
good.
playing?
John Griffin in the washboard at 3:00.
More washboard. There might be. I don't know. I don't usually get the washboard out that much lately. I should be.
Amy and Laura, the Flower Child Kids at 5.
They're not going to Sugar Creek with us.
No.
That was one part of the deals that you said. I couldn't have any
Every other one.
ones.
Every other one. Every other one.
I couldn't have any +1s at that one.
Yeah.
No, our friend Dustin Feiger.
Yeah.
Our friend Dustin Feiger, he hooked us up with the band Solar Chariot. So like tonight, Nathan Kozad is going to come on the show in a little while, probably on 420 or so. Usual routine for us.
Yeah, I did a couple. Started a couple albums. I like shit.
You're so productive. You're so productive. You paint. You always come up with new artwork that what's the picture of.
It's going to be, nothing's done.
Nothing's done yet. I know it's early still. These are works in progress. I don't know how much the Machete just asked how much the Boogie Retreat is, but I'm not sure if it's how much it is.
Scott, go. Come on
Tickets.
over, have a drink. Come on over. He says he's off. Scott, you said you were off today. Come on over. It's $100, Scott, per ticket, and it's a lot of amenities. Very cool. Yeah, look at that. The Mighty Pines. Yeah, the Mighty Pines. We got a shirt. Yes, we did see him at the Wait on Wonder Festival. That's a great shirt. Laura just showed me. Yeah, come on out, Scott. 2 weekends in a row, buddy. Life is short. Enjoy it.
You got the Folk and Boogie that weekend, and the weekend after that, we got the Sugar Creek.
Yep, both.
Information about them.
Yeah, I'll be at both. John will be at both.
Hey, man, I'll be at both.
You know what? A lot of people just said, "Oh, they're both going to be there." They're not going.
Yeah, no, not a chance.
But I'll take the odds. We'll take 2 out of 3.
You think 2 out of 3 people will come that we're going to come before, and then the 1 person out of 3 won't come because we're both going to be there? I get beer.
I like to wean out people. I
wonder why the squirrel
working on
came
Machete. Yeah, Machete.
Good opportunity. Yeah, double trouble, says Machete. That's his comment. Double trouble on what's going to happen. We're both good boys, but we do have a good time when we go out and hang out together.
Yeah. The only thing that I don't like about I can't bring my dog to either festival.
No dogs at all at either festival? They might have had problems with dogs in the past. There was a couple of years where at Sugar Creek where dogs came, I think, and it wasn't as there was some.
But it's Chester. It's Chester. I didn't reach out to Sugar Creek. Reason being, I'm not going with Laura staying home so she can watch Chester. But I talked to Dustin. It's fine. I ask. Always ask when you're going to festivals.
Yeah.
Ask questions.
There's nobody here to go get me a beer. The whole family went over to Grandma and Grandpa's house for the afternoon. So I don't have anybody who can go get me a beer right now. There's one in the fridge. It's cold. Oh, we just lost Squirrel Cam. Well, we tried.
Oh, the other day, like that bird is because I have a habitat in my garden of Eden out there. I'm like, that bird doesn't sound right. I look up. Yeah, someone's parrot got lost. Big, it was about a foot. Yeah. You know, you let it out of the cage, goes out the screen door, or oh, apartment's right. Anyway, it's pretty weird. Felt sorry for it. Go fly south, young man. Fly south. Hurry up before it gets cold. Hey, there's no squirrels, John. Hey, John, we got better luck. Here's my buddy. Here's Toby. We got an iguana. Yep. I got stories about, if you watch our episodes, I got stories about an iguanas. Well, I had one. It'd take too long of an episode to, yeah.
No, so like I went out there to check on the Squirrel Cam.
He's back.
I had to move the Squirrel Cam and fix it again. And there were 2 squirrels on the bottom step almost to the squirrel food. So it's going to happen. They will be on the show tonight. We will have our guests tonight on the show. Earl and Myrtle Squirrel will be on the show tonight at some point. I promise. And I don't make promises lightly. But I can see, and they were right there by they were right by the camera, but they hadn't come on camera. And as soon as I touched the back door, they were gone. So they might be messing with it. They might have turned the camera off so they wouldn't be seen. Squirrel protection program. We got some of our Canton crew in here now. We got Missy May Porter just dropped in the room.
Yeah, where's Canton? Where's Canton? Where's Canton? Canton, Illinois.
Canton is near, sort of like between Pekin and Peoria, kind of. I think that area.
All right.
But yeah, I'm enjoying a nice cold green beer tonight for green beer.
I'm having my customary Stella's glass with a Coors Light. Yeah, that's
cheers. 417.
Cheers.
417.
That's it. It's only 417. Thought later. Yeah, I might be got invited to some kind of shindig in Canton, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got it too?
You saw that, right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was supposed to tell you about that. And that's in September. That's a private party.
Yeah, I got the date. I don't know if we should say it in public. Yeah.
Nah.
All right, we won't.
We could talk about our supporters, Trinity Watson and Netatrone and Missy.
Way to go, TW.
Woo! Those are some of our finest supporting folks out there in the Canton area. Canton Shoe Crew, they call themselves. Because they all wear one shoe always. It's a really strange tradition they have. You ever seen them in the club? They only have one shoe on.
You know what's coming up next weekend?
What are we doing next weekend?
Shoe Fest. Son.
Oh. Shoe Fest. Dang it, man. Why do you have to say it? Because that's where we would see everybody. That's where everything would come to fruition and would be Mantina would be placed.
It was in my brain today or last night that, this is, and anything I listen to sports and anything they had to do with like shoe fest, anything, it just reminded me.
Shoe Fest is a good time. Of course, we're going to have the most amazing memories from those kind of places,
I get a note.
I got something here. We show off a little bit here. What do we show off? 787. Okay. We got a few. It's almost 420.
I have to go back to prison. My parole.
What?
I can't even read. Oh, okay. All right.
Turn it sideways.
We want to. Okay.
So it's 420.
Oh, the concert by the creek at Mackey's is.
Are you still making announcements?
No, we're not going to be there. We're going to be at the concert by the creek one night, September 5th.
We have a guest in the waiting room, Nate Kozad. from Solar Chariot. Should we bring him in? Are you ready to bring him in? I mean, we're
You
just talking
fired
about
away, John.
which festival? Solar Chariot's at the Boogie Retreat, right? We're going to admit.
Yeah, Boogie Retreat. Yes, sir.
I don't have any of his music to play him in on, so we'll just play him in, and we'll all be like, "Hey, welcome home. Hey, what's up, Nate?" See if we get some sound here. We're getting put together.
How we doing, everybody?
Very good. How are you, Nate? Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, doing well, thanks.
Nate, this is my good friend Phil right over here.
Hello.
Howdy, Phil.
We are all summer together, so this is our art right now.
You look like you're in England and it's snowing out.
Right?
foggy on one side of the street there. He's already been working. We were just talking you up about the upcoming events.
Yes, beautiful.
And Phil paints records for every event he goes to, pretty much for every band that plays at the event. You'll meet him. You're going to meet him in spring.
I'll see you next weekend.
I look forward to it.
But he always does these records, and they're all individual and one of a kind pieces, kind of. And yeah, and Solar Chariot is now on the list, just like in my list, helping you guys out this last year. You know, it's been great.
Very nice.
We got another guest on the show.
I got my little cat here. He's gonna get in the picture here for a second. He's got to say hello.
That's fine. We appreciate animals. We also have our own animals. Oh yeah, cat butt.
Good boy. This is Jack Straw.
Oh,
Jack
Straw.
Jack Straw.
Yeah.
I've seen the band Jack Straw. And what is Solar Chariot about? Where you guys from, or is it a?
We are a bunch of guys from Central Illinois. This is sort of a project I started about 7 or 8 years ago. I got back from Austin, Texas, and I had a bunch of ideas, and I self-produced it would have been an LP. It was kind of a short LP, and put together a band, which oddly enough had my current bass player and had Josie in it as well. So it was sort of an early version of the band. We played a couple shows, and then we, didn't play again for 7 years until Josie moved back from Boston earlier this summer. And I was fortunate enough to kind of start playing music with her, and we were playing a bunch of my original songs, and we were like, well, what are we going to call this damn thing? So I said, hey, let's bring back the Chariot. And it started out for the first about year of us playing. Josie was on bass, and we had a couple other guys, and we were playing all of my tunes. And then it sort of evolved to where we were ready to start playing a bunch of Josie's songs. So we brought in a couple of unbelievable musicians that are kind of backing us up now. We brought in her bass player, Jeff Cunningham, who was actually my first guitar teacher when I was 16 years old. So it kind of came full circle. And I've been watching this guy play with the station for years. And so it's a really great honor to have Cunningham up there playing with us and backing us up. It's unlike anybody else. And
we had Dave Luttrell on last week.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah, the station, hands down, one of my favorite bands. Transcendental. That's the best way I can put it. And
Josie Louder. Josie, he's talking about is Josie Louder, and she's a heck of a guitarist. Man, oh my goodness.
Oh my God. First time I saw Josie, just chills. All the hair on the back of my neck stood up.
It'll blow your mind. It's not what you're expecting when you see her walk on stage, and it's a hell of a show, man. Hell of a show.
Yeah, she's an unbelievable teacher, and she's an unbelievable director, and she's got a lot of fire in her, but god damn, she knows what the hell's going on. So
yeah, that's really good. You guys playing? Go ahead, Phil. You said something about it.
So she will be in Solar Chariot.
So right now, her and I are playing guitar now. Originally, it was just me playing guitar, and she was playing bass. But since we hired the most pro bass player either of us have ever known, she's starting to play guitar, and she's a phenomenal guitar player. So we are working together to get our vocal harmonies down, get our guitar harmonies. We're gonna pull from all our old school influences and do the harmony guitar and the harmony vocal and just go completely ham on it. And we're backed up as well by our good friend Mike Newberry on the drums, who's sort of a unbelievable drummer. First time I saw him playing was with Cunningham and Howard Freitag as a group called Triple Lindy. Nice. And it just completely knocked everybody dead. And so I'd been really itching for a chance to play with Mike. I'd been friends with him for several years, but finally all of the planets aligned earlier this year, and we got a chance to start playing with him, and we have this keyboard player that we've been playing with lately. This unbelievable guy named Andy Ralph. He's actually I think he's a teacher and a accompanist at Milliken, and unbelievable piano player, and plays organ and synth and the whole meal deal. So a lot of
you get to basically get your band pumped and going, and then the world stops, and you guys probably haven't gotten a chance to really play or do a whole lot, just like everybody else, right?
That's kind of exactly how it is. But you know, it's given us some time to sort of diligently get some stuff in place. You know, expand our set. Where you know, we just played about a 3-hour show last weekend, about 20 original songs. But between Josie and I, we have just dozens and dozens and dozens of songs. So our goal is to, you know, make it to where we don't play the same set twice. You know, we're going to be mixing it up and playing all kinds of music from, you know, songs we, you know, her and I, you know, each have been writing songs for 10, 15 plus years.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of material to pull from. And with this group of people, it's unbelievable. I can throw at a lot of these ideas are ideas that I never thought would see the light of day. You know, I thought they were just songs that I was sitting in my bedroom writing a sad breakup song or some weird acoustic thing. It's like, nobody's ever going to get this and be able to do anything with this. And I tell you, with this group of musicians, I could show them anything. And
that's awesome when you can do that with people with music, and just it's almost like you're sculpting your music with people that you have working with it, and they're actually a great sculpting material.
Oh yeah, just plant the seed and really let them grow it. And so the best feeling is when things happen outside of my own influence. You know, they just fall right into where they should be, and it's mystical.
Well, this band, Solar Cherry, will be playing next weekend at Folk and Boogie Retreat.
Yep.
When he said he had Austin, Texas influence, oh yeah, South by Southwest. Oh, beautiful thing down there.
And there's a ton of good music coming from that direction.
Oh man, I spent a couple of years down in Austin in my mid-20s, working for Apple and playing music down there, and it was a lot of fun. The best music in that town came from the East Side, basically in what people would consider the ghetto. It's this
kind of East Asheville, but East Austin. I like it.
Oh man, it was at the Victory Grill, and at the Victory Grill on Monday nights, you can go in and go to the Blue Monday Jam. They have a Blue Monday Jam just like we do, and you can go into the Blue Monday Jam, and it's just a bunch of like unbelievable 75-year-old dudes playing the most legit blues music you've ever heard. I played with James Brown's old guitar player, but it's the same stage that, you know, B.B. King used to play on, Ray Charles, Etta James. Just a bunch of huge names have gone through, and just being able to hang out there on a Monday night and play.
Wasn't it Stevie Ray Vaughan's anniversary when he died? I was at his last show at Alpine Vet. I do believe it was yesterday.
Oh God,
Texas Kid. I do believe so.
Tragic. What they I think the legend is that it actually should have been Eric Clapton. It was Eric.
Correct.
Trade places on the plane.
Yeah.
True story. Yeah.
Brutal. Yeah. Nobody could play with Stevie's intensity. Just sustained intensity.
No. So yeah, goosebumps.
One of a kind for sure. Yeah. Take it where you can. Well, you got your guitar there. I saw Nate. You got a song for us, maybe?
I got my acoustic. I don't know. I mean, I could probably pull something out. I was thinking about maybe our friend Michelle came to our last show, and she said, "Hey, this song breaks shit. That's the single off the album." And I hadn't had anybody tell me that yet, so I was like, all right, maybe I'll play that. It'll be the single.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, no pressure. We just keep the format open. It looks like Phil had to go pee. Squirrel Cam's working. We got Squirrel Cam tonight.
That is actually a trail cam
option. But I just realized why it's not working is because the sound's up out there and they can hear us talking.
That's awesome.
Every time they come up to the thing, they run away from it. At some point tonight, there will be squirrels on the show. It's just this kind of random format we got going on here.
Good.
Yeah, this is, like I said, this is kind of just what me and Phil have done in our time waiting to do something else when we can't do anything else, and we spend time here in this format, and we don't really enjoy it. We'd much rather be hanging out together. It gets us by, and it gets some people to come together, and we can kind of expand people's minds with the music that's in our area.
I forgot your name. I'm sorry. What was your name?
Nate Kozad.
I just wanted Nate. I'm a smart ass and I forget, and I'm going to give you a big hug with a mask on and a blowtorch. I miss hugs and smiles. So.
You say blowtorch?
Yeah, just a smart ass.
Blowtorch! Yeah, you win!
Yeah, I look forward to seeing. I'm pretty psyched out of your synopsis of your band and Josie, and yeah, I'm looking forward to Solar Chariot. I might have to do another album. I only got 2 done. Can't see the finished product.
Yeah, so that's how I met Phil. Was we do festivals together, and he was kind of doing his art, and I'm doing my art, and we ended up sitting up next to each other, and then now we kind of insist if we're at the same festival that we set up together and spend the whole weekend hanging out. And then there's this show. Now we're 16 weeks in on our Phil and Jon Zone show.
So for next weekend, are you guys planning on basically live painting through a lot of the event?
I'll be when I'm there. I'll be painting. Yes.
Okay.
Phil, we're gonna be painting. You don't paint much out.
No, because I'm not live painting. I'm just going to have my a bunch of records up all around with lighting on. No, I don't live paint.
I do. I'll set up an easel.
In cases, yeah, no.
Yeah, and paint during the shows, during the event, during the music. Last time we did usually if I'm at a show, I usually just paint when the bands are playing. Sometimes 2 or 3 bands in one painting, kind of figure out what the painting is going to be of and get a feel for it. It's all this year is all just trial and error and see what happens and see if try these events out. We're doing like 1 event a month now, it feels like, and normally I'd be doing 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'm super psyched to go to Boogie Retreat next weekend.
The sound out there, the sound quality is remarkable. I saw Sunshine Daydream out there maybe a month ago.
Never seen that band.
I was out there that night, yeah.
And oh my God, it was the best outdoor sound I'd ever heard in this.
Right on. I'm super psyched. I'm going through.
It's a really good space for music. It's an open field. I mean, and the wind usually blows right across the field, and the whole time you're sitting there, it just feels beautiful. And stage at one end, and lots of space. I didn't even explore the vineyard and stuff. There's a whole vineyard there and a whole wine facility.
Can I camp right behind my vending booth? What do you think?
I don't know how they're doing that yet.
I'll talk to Dustin about that.
Yeah, we talked to Dustin. He said he was going to give us prime property, but we'll see. He will. He takes care. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm guessing. I'm hearing there might be 2 stages, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But
I've only seen it with 1, but I can see that there's plenty of space out there. I'm not sure where they're going to put the campers. I've been kind of curious.
There's an acoustic stage, I do believe, in my notes. Unemployed Architects and Josh Robeson and somebody else.
You've seen Unemployed Architects, haven't you?
No, I have not.
They played at the Cody show one night. That's a good show too. Yeah,
Weren't they No Robot?
No, it's not No Robot. It's Friends of No Robot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Night 2 is going to be fun. Is Brainchild? They're on Saturday, right?
Yes, my boys. So,
man, those guys. I was jamming with Pinch of Grace up in Peoria, playing bass for them, and the guitar player from Brainchild got up and played a set with us, and it was unbelievable. He sounded like Jimmy.
Roy.
Oh,
Roy, he's watching the show right now. He just commented. That's what made me think about Brainchild.
Dude, that guy,
big time.
That dude, man.
He's a hell of a guitar player. Well, don't tell him. He knows. He's super good. And Jake Schultz. The thing about Brainchild is this:
Did you see?
Those guys played music together since they were little kids. Mm-hmm. Like they got their guitars in like 2nd grade together on the same day, and they've been playing guitars together ever since. So when those two get on a stage together with both their guitars out, it's a double lead, awesome experience.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Pony?
Pony ain't watching. Roy's watching, dude.
I know, but the boys, yeah, I'm super psyched to see Brainchild again. One of my super psyched things when I knew we were going to this festival was Brainchild. I dig it.
You're gonna like the venue too. It's nice. The guy Doug that owns the place is really nice. Doug Dannenberger. Yeah. Have you played out? You played out there yet, Nate?
Yeah, we played out there last Saturday, and that was we actually that was our LP release party playing out at the Dannenberger. And I had just met Doug for the first time. I thought he was going to be some, straight-laced guy in a business suit or something. He's the nicest, most down-to-earth guy.
He is.
It was really cool and sounded great. We had a good crowd out there. We had and we also still have a handful of our sort of limited edition. It's actually really high-tech stuff. It's a compact disc, and you put it into, you have to have a special device to play it, a compact disc player. But most automobiles nowadays come equipped with one, fortunately, but it's sort of a dying medium. But we have basically, I'm calling them first edition. It might end up just being the single only pressing of this CD that we ever do. It's we had our good buddy at Waterfront Recording Studios, a gentleman named Cameron Yates. He was our engineer and producer for the album. And we put, 10 original songs on there. Comes in right about an hour. And it was, God, what a great experience playing in the studio. That was, it was a hell of just a one good solid weekend of the full band. And then we went back for, several individual sessions of tracking vocals and cleaning up some guitar, but most of it was tracked live. A couple of the songs were literally one take and we're moving on. So there's still sort of a very organic live band kind of feel to it, which is what I wanted to keep. I didn't want to make music that we couldn't make live. And I also didn't want to make these the best versions of the songs that will ever exist.
Yep.
I want it to where when we go play live,
the balance between studio and production and what you're going to play. Yeah. I
want all these unbelievably world-class musicians to be able to take the framework and know what we're going to be, I know the picture we're painting, but every night we're going to paint it different. Every night it's going to be
that sounds great.
Something else.
What part of England are you in? Because I saw George Martin walk right behind you.
Right. Yeah.
George? George Harrison.
This is actually
how unsaturated England really is in real life. Those buses are damn red though.
Yeah, good grief. I don't know. This is some print that my buddy AJ gave me.
It's very cool. Very cool.
What day do you play next weekend? Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
We're going to be playing Friday night. And so I think, I can't remember who's first, but I know Sunshine Daydream plays before us. They're doing the probably 8 to 11 time slot. We're going to do the late night. We're going to do the 11 to 1. So everybody's going to be
11 to 1. Oh, I'm super psyched.
Full party
super
nighttime.
psyched.
I think there's going to be a good light show. Everybody's going to be feeling good by the end of the night. And we're just going to come in and just play.
What is meaning good?
Staying out there that night too. So it's going to be like, we're home when we're there. It's going to be great.
Oh yeah,
for the campers.
It's going to be beautiful.
Right.
Well, I have to give a plug to a band of friends of mine, River Valley Rangers at Riverside tonight at 8:00 in Batavia. Getting notes from.
We'll do that again later.
What?
We'll do that again later. You want to play a song for us or a piece of music for us, sir, Nate?
I could come up with something for you.
I'm gonna put you on the spotlight, and then I'm gonna fix the squirrel cam. But I'm sitting. I'm right here. I'm listening. So don't mind if I disappear for a second.
Hang on. I'm gonna have a cat getting up here in my face. I gotta run a little interference on real quick. Oh, he's mad.
Nate Kozad from Solar Chariot, folks. Here we go, man. This is he's gonna do something for us. We'll see what happens.
I didn't test the audio on this, so if it's messed up, let me know.
You're coming through really well.
Okay, good. This love is like playing with a loaded gun. Hold it to my chin and squeeze it just for fun. Suddenly I'm floating way up above. man at the gate says, try it again. This love is like holding on a hand grenade. Drop the pin and hold it tight in my hand. I feel a piece of iron going through my chest. Doesn't feel half as bad as when you left. Oh, I'm just trying to break shit. You're trying to pacify the loneliness. Oh, I think I'm gonna fake it until I make it out alive, till I make it out alive, You're dropping me like carpet bombs. Some of the charges are falling on, covered in the rubble, buried deep in the dirt. Come and get me later when you're digging for her. This love is like chemical fucking warfare. I hate you so much, but I'm not ever gonna leave. Every time I think of you, love, and how you're making me crazy, yeah. Oh, I'm just trying to break shit. You're trying to pacify your loneliness. Oh, I think I'm gonna fake it, but all you do is make me cry, cry. All you do is make me cry, cry. This love is like playing with a loaded gun. I hold it to my chin and squeeze it just for fun. Suddenly I'm floating way up above. The man at the gate says, try it again. Try to love again. Try to love again. Try to love again. Try to love again. Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, it's a song called Break Shit.
I like it. Yeah, I got the theme there. Really nice. Yeah. Very cool, man. Very cool.
Hey,
Welcome
thank
back.
you.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
I'm listening it on
You've
the
been playing
deck. Thank
You
you.
were on the deck. You were out watching the show, weren't you?
Yeah,
You was on the deck and
uh,
watching the show during the show. It's
just
how
how
like you're playing.
privileged-
Go ahead, Phil. What are you saying, bud?
just how privileged we are to have such talented musicians on our show. This is our 16th week, and super psyched to see Solar Chariots next weekend, Friday 11 to 1 ish.
Oh, and just wait till you hear him live as a band too. It'll blow your mind, because this is just a sample, and not to discredit him at all for what he just did for us. But when you hear the band,
Blow my mind.
Well, I hope.
Oh man,
I already know.
it blows my mind. Even
That's
being up
what I want
there,
to hear.
it surprises me how it sounds.
Phil and I are constantly introducing each other to new bands, and we go to these events together. And he's seen a band a bunch of times, or I've seen a band a few times, and then he hasn't seen him, or I haven't seen him, and then we get to experience that together. It's always a good time. You know.
Very
Yeah,
much critics. Go ahead, I'll let you talk.
Oh, no, you're good. I was just saying, I'm looking forward to the. I think you guys had Dave on last week, right? And he was plugging Birds of a Feather.
Birds of a Feather Band, yep.
And that's going to be pretty cool to see. I've been watching the station for years. And
Is that the fish tribute?
That's Fish tribute. Good grief, that's going to be cool. They got some killer players in that, and Cunningham will be in there, laying down all those nice Mike Gordon lines. But I'm a huge Fish fan, so that'll be fun to have a Fish project floating around Springfield.
Phil has not seen Fish yet, but we're working on it. Oh, there he is.
Oh yeah, look at him.
He's coming.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all you get. That's Earl.
No, I've not seen Fish. I'm a music fanatic, and Anyway, no, I've not seen Fish. No.
Now that we've seen the Squirrel once, he'll be back. That'd be a good name for a band. Just Squirrel. Is there a band called Squirrel? That might be spelled wrong. I mean,
One of my old bands, we used to do a song called Squirrelocks, which was about like a robotic evil squirrel that somehow I think like rose up to take over the world. That was one of these obscure songs that we ended up playing.
Yeah, well, big
Squirrel Nut Zippers.
The Squirrel Nut Zippers, yeah.
Oh.
Can't think of any other bands in my head with the squirrel as the reference. Squirrel, just Squirrel.
The Squirrel Cage in Lyle.
That's a good idea.
No, it is a bar.
Working finally. I turned the volume down out there because, what I said earlier, I set the squirrel cam up. I forgot that out there they could hear us on the porch talking. And so every time a squirrel would come up to get some food, it was hear us talking and run away. And could you give me a few more beers, Amy? That's fine. Amy just asked me on the feed if I need more beers. She's on the way home.
So Amy over there? Hi, Amy.
She's on the feed. She's watching the show. My wife, Amy.
Yeah, so is Laura on the deck. And so are my neighbors when they go out there. Woo, they're waving. Yeah.
Nah, that's awesome. So anything else got going on in the future besides just the Boogie Retreat? What other things you got coming up?
Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We've been doing a lot of home recording. We outsourced the whole production and engineering of our last album. And I think maybe for this next project, we might be taking it all in-house. So basically all of our rehearsals have been yielding some really quality multi-track audio for everybody that we might end up using to, self-produce our next LP. We already have, enough music for a couple albums. So we're just going to kind of pick the ones that we really want to get out there and make a statement with and really fine tune them. But that's probably, what our winter is going to be looking like. Spending a lot of time kind of in the home studio, prepping for another release next year.
Can I cut in here, John, real quick?
Depends.
Yeah. When I see a band for the first time, I like giving a piece of my artwork. So I like to do a Solar Chariot album, which I've done a couple already. And what's your favorite color?
Oh man, I don't know, green. Okay. Or brown. Just lots of greens and browns.
Okay. What's your favorite animal?
Oh, that's a favorite animal.
Should be part of the show every week. I like this.
This is a good one. Good grief. I hadn't even thought about it. I guess I got to say probably my dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Just these two dogs.
There's no right and wrong answer. This is what I ask people when they want something. I'm sorry to throw you out, but get a synopsis. I'm going to do it my way, but it's just more the color, and you're a dog guy, and Solar Chariots. Already got the albums, anyway. And what you're in a desert island for the rest of your life. The band's not gonna be. What are you gonna listen to?
Ooh, I can listen to anything. Do I only get like a certain number of things? Because I could go on for a long time.
One band, that's it. They're not gonna be there. What are you gonna listen to?
Oh, one band, and I'm stuck on a desert island. Ooh, that's
Gilligan's Island. I'm showing my age, but
oh man,
this is what I ask everybody: color, animal, and band.
My gut would say Pink Floyd, but Pink Floyd is like so dark that I feel like
first
I'd probably go crazy.
I already put it down.
Years.
Nate already put it down. Pink Floyd. Too late. All right, John, you're up.
That's why it's called the Phil and John Show. You did a great job, Phil. Thank you. I don't know what I was even going to say. I just think it's awesome. I was saying, when
Green,
you go into
brown
recording an album-
dog, Floyd. Hey,
when you go into recording an album, it's good to have a nice pool of music to choose from. You really can pick and choose what you want to have on there, and you still have some leftovers for the next album.
Yeah, and shoot, I'm sitting on one that I've had a couple of people say, "Oh, you left out the best track on this album," and I was just like, "It was good, but it wasn't ready." And I think it's one that we played it last week at the live show, and immediately just getting it out in front of people and getting that energy, it became a different thing, and it pushed the song in a certain direction that it kind of almost makes me want to, and I have the full session and I have a mastered copy of this song that we did, but I was just like, it's not quite right. So that might be exactly what you're talking about. Might be one for the next one.
Yeah. Solar Chariot, Nate Kozad also plays music with Jeff Cunningham, Mike Newberry, Andy Roth, and Josie Lauder in this band that you're going to have to see. Even if you can't make it to the Vineyard, you got to check out when they come to town. Go see Solar Chariot.
The incomparable Josie Lauder.
I agree.
that's what I'm intrigued. Yeah.
Heck yeah. So what are your plans for this weekend, Nate?
We're gonna just be working on guitar harmonies and fooling around with delay pedals and microphones and just falling down the rabbit hole of audio production. I've recently kind of begun my trip down vinyl, collecting vinyl. I found a set of my dad is an old radio guy. He's been on the radio for like 35 years, and he just retired last year. But he was, he's always been sort of a hi-fi audio guy. He loves his speakers and his amps and all this stuff. And he was telling me, "Hey Nate, you got to find these. You got to get a set of these old Marantz speakers from like the 70s."
I have
them.
Like,
okay, whatever. So we found a set of I got Marantz Imperial 7s set up.
We
in
have
my living
16,
room, and they're beautiful. Yeah, it's unlike anything I've ever heard. I never heard like the entire ascend of most recordings. All anything. Shit, these speakers go down to 20 hertz. It's unbelievable.
That's awesome.
And so got an old vintage Sansui receiver and got a turntable, and I'm just probably gonna sit around listening to vinyl all weekend. And I got Curtis Mayfield live. That's what I got. Ooh, what do you got there?
Well, I painted on your.
Oh, nice.
But he never paints on records that are any good, though. He paints on ones that are scratched. Or
I'm a record collector. I know.
Big time record collector as well, just like myself.
So he's intrigued by what's on the back of.
Yeah. What is it? Is it a
product? You want to know?
Yeah.
The best of George Morgan.
Can't say I know who that is.
He gets random weird shit.
I have stacks upon stacks. I'm a record collector, and I don't paint on good vinyl. But some people go, that's it's scratch. It's
I'll tell you, I'll bring you some old Anne Murray albums that I got, so you can paint on.
Okay, but they're warped. You can't paint on that. It's got the wobble. These are old quality albums. That's the story. Anne Murray. I have So anyway.
You got 100 of those that you're waiting to paint?
No, that I don't paint because you can't paint on them because when you put the chemicals on there, they kind of fluctuate.
They were made with cheaper wax.
There's no sound.
Well, they were thinner.
But I'm a record collector. Nate, tell your I'm a record collector also.
Okay.
He has this wobble test where if it's like a heavier, like an 80-gram vinyl, is a super big, heavy, thick thing. But then they get down to like almost thin garbage. It used to be the dollar, off-cut records were really, really poorly produced.
So Phil, what is your prized possession record? Like the one that you would want to be buried with?
Record. I probably the first album that I got from the old man, which would be Queen Bohemian Rhapsody, that I still have from Blood. First album that I got, and that would be it. Doesn't mean it's a record collectible, but it's meant a lot, and then it turned me into a music buff.
Yeah.
A collectible would be I don't know, the Jimi Hendrix or the Greg Allman and Dwayne Allman from Japan, or
Yeah.
stuff like that. The Muddy Waters CDM or the 45 that I'm on.
You're on the
There you go.
45.
Yeah, there's only 500 limited.
You're in the crowd, or
I was in his house in Westmont.
I remember that.
There's a lot of things, Nate. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. I mean, yeah. So what? So I'm going to paint a Solar Chariot and Murray album.
That's what I want to see. Just Anne Murray.
But you can't do it. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you the fact. It doesn't sound. And I've had friends come over. Nope, can't paint on it.
Yeah.
Maybe you just glue 2 or 3 of them together to get that same effect. Just clamp them.
No.
Maybe not.
You've never seen my stuff, so
Well, I look forward to it.
maybe you never know. It's only if your band's playing from 11 to 1 after your set, you're gonna that looks good. Before the set, you're gonna go. No.
Are you going to wait till we are in the midst of like rocking out and taking you on a journey to painting it?
Here's the point. I'm old. I'm old, and I'm thinking 1 o'clock to 1 o'clock. I'm like,
You can make it to 1 o'clock on
take
the
a nap
first
before
night.
that. And
It's
then-
Friday night of the festival. You'll still be up late. It's first night.
Yeah, that's when I rave. Yeah, the second night I'm done. But yeah.
I don't know. We stayed in our booth.
Solar Chariots. I've never seen Sunshine Daydream or The Feather or Solar Chariot. I'm super intrigued to see Alabaster, Brainchild, and Still Shine, and Leadfoot, who I've seen before. But I like seeing new bands, so I'm super intrigued. So
Sunshine is going to give you
promote.
adrenaline.
Yeah, I can sense it within 10 seconds of your soul, Nate, how you promoted your band. So I'm super psyched. You better not suck. I'm sure you guys will be good. Just teasing.
Yeah, guys, I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. That's next Friday in the Danberg Family Vineyards in New Berlin, Illinois. Boogie Family Retreat, Folk and Boogie Retreat, Folk and Boogie Family Retreat, Folk and Family Boogie Retreat.
Yeah, I know. I had Folk and Boogie Family Retreat.
Oh, those words. Dustin Feiger, he's working with Elderbeard Music Works, and between him and Mike Tash, those guys promote the hell out of some music, and they keep us all playing, and it feels like, and he's very motivated and just check Squirrel Cam, folks. Check Squirrel Cam.
Yeah, look at him go.
That's
There it
cheeks.
is. There it is.
It looks like his cheeks are full of something.
He's been eating. We moved. You can see the little camera out there. Well, that happens. Anyway, they promote great music. It's a good project. Danberg Family Vineyards is a nice, safe place to go out and see some music. There's camping involved if there's tickets left. Even if there's tickets even left, I'm not sure how. I know that place.
If you don't have a ticket, you better just go buy one right now. Like
I think
right
so.
now.
I think so. I'm pretty sure that he put it's in the feed somewhere. He put the link when he came through earlier. So I think he put a link right to Eventbrite, so you can go right there and buy the tickets. And I put a link to you guys and a link to your video with Josie playing last time at the Vineyard 3 days ago. The video just came out. Looks like 2,400 views on their video from just a few days ago.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah, that was one of Josie's songs. That was called "Too Heavy to Fly," and really, it's sort of the second half of the song. Even though it's 7 minutes, it's still the second half of the song.
Jam, yeah, right. Coming through the jam. Yeah, you're gonna dig it, Phil. You'll dig it. I'll play him out with it here in a little bit. I got the video queued up.
Yeah.
Who's this Josie I keep hearing about?
Josie Lauder is.
Does Clint Eastwood know her? Is she the outlaw Josie Wales?
Yes, she's got a warrant.
Cool.
And
got a warrant. just in Pine County though. It's all right.
I saw it. It was in it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna interrupt. My girlfriend's gonna hit me in. Peace. Love you.
No, she's incredible. She's shoot, I've known her for 10 years by now. It's not longer than that, but she started out playing, music with her family growing up. Her whole family's musical. Her dad, her brother, her mom, and her stepmom. Everybody plays music in her family. And she's just got it in her blood. She can pick up any instrument. She can pick up a flute, or sit down at a set of drums, or play the piano, or rip on the bass, or shred the guitar. It's like I've never seen anybody like it. But like I said, she's got this mind for arrangement, and she knows what she wants out of this music, and it's been really incredible. We've been starting to play her songs, so we're kind of taking sharing the limelight, kind of, and I think of it in kind of like the Dead, where it's a Bobby song, Jerry song, Bobby song, Jerry song. We're doing that with her and my tunes, and it.
Why you do that in a band too is because it's tiring to play 2 or 3 your songs in a row.
Oh yeah, singing.
You got somebody else in the band that can pull their weight and do another song in between, so you can take a break between your songs. There's something I played in a band with like that before, and we passed it all the way around, so nobody ever got too worn out doing. Yeah. Not that it wears you out; it's a good time, but there is something about the variety, the breaking up of the set,
Yeah, I think one of the things we're going to be looking at maybe long term is also trying to work in a couple of Jeff Cunningham's originals, because he composes some incredible music. I've seen a couple of his songs with the station. I'm trying to convince him to teach us this song called Buck Owens, and he's just slapping the 4-string, just unbelievable. So that'll be one of our long term goals, is to start working in his tunes as well. And
the station played at Shoe Fest.
God, what an amazing band! I love those guys so much.
Unfortunately, when you vend artwork or your vendor, you can't see every band, so I happen to miss them. But hey, at Shoe Fest weekend.
Have you ever seen them? I guess I've just been lucky. I've seen them a bunch of times because I'm down here by Springfield. So
yeah, where do you live? Springfield.
Way south of you. You're pretty much from, like, as far as I'm concerned, you're Canadian.
You look like you're from California. Where's she at?
Back, man.
Rider.
You always ask so many questions. Told you he's not here. Oh wait, hold on a second. He's here.
Nate's up. Let Nate talk. Hey, there it is. Hey!
Beautiful.
Him or Waylon Jennings and Big Bird, or maybe just a festival scene, because that's what we need right now.
Yes. I'm really looking forward to this, and having some, I don't know, this whole current situation has been pretty hectic and testing to everybody's sanity, and I felt just like everybody else. But it's really nice to have a show to look forward to, something to work towards, and build and keep the band, keep the wheels turning. So this is just really as much a blessing, and to be able to even get up and play these original songs for people, and to have people actually want to listen. I'm really thrilled to be in Central Illinois. There's something about playing music here. Like I said, I spent a couple of years in Austin, and people down there don't give a shit. There's so much music, nobody's getting paid anything, and then also nobody cares because it's just so saturated. That there's more heart and soul in this town than there is in that whole city.
That's a song.
Really special.
Yeah. We're done with squirrels for the night. We had enough squirrels, and they on the camera out there. But yeah, it's good having you on the show, Nate. We really appreciate it, man.
Absolutely. And, you guys want me to do one more for you for a send off?
Of course.
Yes. Yes, please.
I don't know if I should bust out. I was thinking about busting out a cover that I hadn't played in a while, but
do your thing. What's in your jungle juice?
Oh, I just got lemonade here, actually.
He thinks everything's jungle juice. He calls milk jungle juice.
Hey,
what up with this guy?
Kill it, Nate.
All right. This is a song by late great Curtis Mayfield. Dark is the night with the moon shining bright. There's a scent going strong, a lot of things going on. The man of the hour has an angry power. The dudes haven't been here for so long. Superfly,
But if you lose, don't ask no questions why. The only game is do or die. Hard to understand, but a hell of a man. This cat of the slums, he had a mind, it wasn't dumb. But a weakness was shown, cause his hustle was blown. His mind was his own, and the dude lived alone. Come on, Superfly. You're gonna make your fortune, boy, bye. But if you lose, don't ask no questions why. The only game he knows is do or die. The game he plays for keeps. Hustling times and ghetto streets, trying to get over. He's taking more than he can take. He's gambling with the odds of fate, trying to get over. Trying to get over. He's trying to get over. Trying to get over. Come on, Superfly. The aim of his role was to move a lot of blow. Ask him his dreams, what does it mean? He wouldn't know. Can't be like the rest, that's the most he'll confess. But the time is running out and there's no happiness. Superfly, you're gonna make your fortune, boy, bye. But if you lose, don't ask no questions why. The only game he knows is do or die. Oh, come on, Superfly. Superfly. Trying to get over. 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 Don't you know he's trying to get over? Trying so hard.
Yeah.
That is sick, Nate.
Yeah.
Curtis, born in Chicago boy, Curtis Mayfield.
Yeah, you don't hear many people pulling Curtis Mayfield out, man. That's really nice.
Nobody plays Curtis Mayfield. He's unbelievable.
I have some, well, you talk about collectibles. I had some sick collectibles. Oh, Curtis Mayfield. That was sick, Nate. Let it be.
Thank you.
Nice kid.
This guy, he's relentless.
He was waving his tail to beat this little conductor.
Just throw me. I was gonna try to stop. It's like you gotta just go on, man. Just let it happen. You know.
That was sick. Curtis Mayfield, XRG's. Yeah.
Oof. The bass line on that. Boom, 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 boom. Oof.
Is it Ike Stubblefield?
What's
Whenever I
that?
see him on a stage, you know, because Curtis Mayfield got hurt real bad when the lighting fell on him.
Oh no shit! I didn't. Okay, I didn't know.
Something happened to him like back in the 70s, I guess, or whenever it was happening. He just disappeared because a big lighting rig fell on a stage onto him and almost killed him.
Oh wow.
You know Joe Marcinek, right?
On stage, not looking at those lights and thinking about Curtis Mayfield. It's weird. He's important.
We're on delay. Yeah. Got to meet Joe Marcinek. He always has an all-star lineup. And again, Ike Stubblefield. He played with Stevie Wonder. He was a bassist. His fingers are like 3 times the size of each finger, man. Every time I hear Stevie Wonder, I look it up. Yeah, that's Ike. I do believe that's.
Yeah. But yeah, Curtis Mayfield, one of my favorites. I think I somehow got into those movies and saw Superfly. I got that soundtrack, and the soundtrack for Superfly is so good.
Oh man.
That was killer, Nate. That was killer. I'm gonna go down and. That was killer, dude.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh man, I love busting out old soul tunes and old funk songs.
It was.
It's just kind of deep cuts and nobody really.
You know WXRT, correct?
Oh, where is that at? Is that out of St. Louis?
No, you don't know it then.
No, WXR. I should know.
Chicago.
Okay.
Chicago, yeah.
Yeah.
Phil's, I think Phil's.
I'm a Chicago guy. Marty Leonard's and XRT played Curtis Mayfield a couple days ago. That's the only station I listen to, and I was satellite. But WXRT, Marty Leonard's, and yeah. It was radio Chicago band bars in Chicago. I'm going to give a shout out to Tonic Room, Subterranean, Double
Reviews. The
Metro.
reviews are already coming in about the Curtis Mayfield performance, but
Yeah.
the only review so far says nice pussy. And I'm at the 2 lines later. I was talking about your cat.
Yes.
But that's so far. And then Laura said she was dancing on her back deck. My cousin Bert came in from Northern California. He's listening. So we've got a few people checking us out tonight. It's cool that this is such an experiment. This whole life we have right now, you know, it's experimental, and we do this to keep ourselves sane for a couple hours, you know, and hopefully it brings some people some smiles.
Hey, John,
What's up?
here's our thing. What the hell is going on?
It's the artist pose for right now.
That's it. No comment. Just let it go.
Cam, keep trying to come back in. Come on, Squirrel Cam. You know,
Everybody should check out this band. I'm super, super intrigued. Solar Chariot next weekend, and 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock, maybe 2. Maybe can extend them. Super psyched to see Nate and the band. Super psyched. I dig that. That Curtis Mayfield thing got me, man.
Yeah.
I just saw Marty Leonard, Chicago people listening. Anyway, let Nate talk.
Oh man, yeah, no, it's all just a huge blessing. This band has been so humbling. Just being able to get these songs together with this unbelievable, like I said, just world-class group of guys and gal, and being able to go out and just give it my all, you know. I don't know. I would rather be doing nothing else than just playing out every night. But you know, these current times make it a little more limited for us. Yeah.
Hey Nate, you got to hurry up. You got like 30 seconds. We got Red Hot Chili Peppers coming up, and I'm teasing you. Go ahead.
Did you get chili peppers from your garden again? Chili peppers.
Oh my God. I mean,
Fresh
smart
tomatoes.
here. Go ahead. Fire away.
I said tomatoes.
Oh, yeah, fresh tomatoes. How are you guys doing gardens this year? How's yours coming out so far?
We had a couple of tomato plants that I didn't do really great on, and my wife did most of it. And we got a few cucumbers, we could grow a bunch of stuff like that.
All right. Here's my half-hour segment now.
Lay it on us.
Yeah. I'm a big garden guy, Nate. Yeah, I get like 10. I get heirloom tomatoes. I made 2 jars of salsa. I made spaghetti sauce yesterday, and cilantro and all the herbs, everything. I don't need the chickens. You know, I thought I was chicken farm, but all I need is a saltwater pond for scallops and lobster. In the garden, I'm set for life. So anyway, my garden's freaking out. If I had the camera, I don't know how to do that. You'd kind of freak out.
Yeah, I'll get disoriented and fall over in my chair.
Set you up a school camp next week.
Well, if you come by the vending booth on Friday night, yes, you will.
That's something that happens in the booth quite often is disorientation. Normally they come indoors disoriented.
Maybe I shouldn't get so disoriented right before playing.
Yeah, I have like 8 different tomato. My girlfriend's going, will you shut up? No, I have varieties of peppers and tomatoes and
More people need to be gardening. You know, too many people have the space and just don't take the time to do it. It's not that hard. It takes a couple days in the spring, and then you're set. You got a bunch of good stuff. And
yes, correct. If you have the space and time and what you want to do, if you want to live in the city, or you want to live in, where do you
If you
live?
live in an apartment in the city, you don't have any TVs, but
Yeah. You could have a condo and have a tomato plant. Anyway, you can do whatever you want. I love gardening. That's the bottom line.
yeah, I think everybody should be gardening, growing something. It's
And everybody check out Solar Chariot next weekend. And I'm going to 2 festivals 2 weeks in a row, and I'm super psyched. I'm super psyched. You're going to be there too, right, John?
Yeah.
Is your name John or is it Chong?
It's Chong. It's Chong.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
Wait
I didn't see the name tag until now.
Hey man. Hold on, let me get glasses. Can't find them.
I'm gonna have to give Nate a name tag. Nate.
Oh no, you got to write Nick on there because everybody mistakes me for my brother. So just write Nick, just so we get it wrong.
Now you already screwed it up. I need a lot of people. Nate, Nick.
Do you remember everybody that you meet, Phil?
You know what I'm gonna call him? Curtis Mayfield.
Yeah, shit. No, I'm not half as cool.
See,
as
now I got a hook.
Curtis.
That was
Curtis.
sick. That was sick. I heard it. That was Nate is his name.
Yeah, it was very cool. Very cool.
That was.
Very
Well, I
much.
appreciate it. Thank you guys so much
Forward to seeing you this weekend. And,
for having me here. This will be a great time. And if you want to buy our album, I'm just going to do a shameless plug here real quick. So the album is out. It is the second release titled Solar Chariot. So this is actually Solar Chariot 2. We're just doing the old numbering scheme. Solar Chariot 1 is a hot, rare item. If you actually have a copy of Solar Chariot 1, you are one of maybe 50 or 100 people. So if you want to be one of 100 people that has a copy of Solar Chariot 2, go to solarchariotmusic.bandcamp.com or find us on Facebook, Solar Chariot Music, and find a link to the album that way. You can buy it digitally, or you can get one of these hard copies. It'll be sort of a collectible item as we move into this digital age where nobody has actual albums anymore of anything. So, in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, maybe you'll still have this CD, sitting around your house, and you'll have a little story to tell about it. So, like I said, thank you, John and Phil. Thank you guys so much for having me on here.
Yep. Thank you,
Dave.
man.
Send me 2 vinyl records at next weekend.
I will.
Love you, Nate. Thank you.
You guys. Thank you.
Cheers.
Solar Chariot, man. Check them out for a second.
Break it up.
With Josie playing lead guitar.
That's pretty dope, man. Are we still live?
We're still live, yeah.
Yeah. That was fantastic. I'm really excited about that. I like seeing new music. I'm excited. What are you doing? What are you playing? I want our storm to come, man. I got to water. Our garden. You need a storm.
I like some rain. Yeah, so that's next weekend. Solar Chariot. Josie Louder.
You're not going to be there. Are we live?
We are live. You don't have to spoil it for everybody.
Damn it. I didn't know. Come on, it's part of the show.
I'll be there the weekend. I'll go on the weekend.
Where are you gonna be? I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be front row because Laura's leg's broken. She can't go.
I'm gonna be at a special.
That was Killer by Curtis Mayfield. Is anybody watching this?
Yeah, like 4 people. Laura, Amy, your mom, and your neighbor. And I got 2 windows open, so it looks like people are watching. Then this happened.
No. I wish I had more teeth than that. God damn it.
No, we're still
Yeah, I'm
live.
super psyched. Yeah.
Our guests tonight, Earl the Squirrel and Nathan Kozad from Solar Chariot. Working on some really big, working on some really special acts for the upcoming weeks that are pretty incredible. I've got some stuff kind of lined up.
You put here's the list of the people.
I know I was kind of teasing.
You see the list of people we've had on? It's pretty impressive.
You have a list?
Yep. Look at it. You know who's been on there?
You don't want me to read it? You're moving too fast. Show it to me.
No. You know
Well, we have Matt Robinson. Let me see if I can name them all. Matt Robinson.
me. Right,
Jake
Chester?
When you name them all? Matt Robinson, Jake Willis, Ernie Hill, Dan Watkins.
I don't want to name them. I got the list right there, but the point is that you and me have been on this show 16 weeks, buddy.
16 weeks, I know.
Yeah, we're gonna go live next 2 weeks.
Yep. Yeah, we'll figure out a way to go live both days. And if we have to, if next Friday,
Those
show,
don't look like pine trees, man. They look like marijuana stuff.
that was what they wanted me to paint. We live in Illinois,
I
buddy.
know. I got some sleepers. Hey, Chester, what's going on? We got any more bands coming up?
Tonight on the show.
Yeah, on the show.
No, I don't.
It's funny. I went to a party, and the second time I've been approached, and they go, "You're that guy in that TV show." I just smile and laugh through my TV show.
We're getting about as many viewers as Donahue did.
Yeah. But thank you again, Farrah, for the Fruit Moon Festival with Coyote Riot. That was beautiful.
Now you should talk about River Valley Rangers.
I know. I mean, I think we have to get an Uber and go see them. They're 20 minutes away. Laura's sitting on the deck. Oh, we're going! Yes! It's beautiful. If you ever been there, have you been? Is she talking about it?
Who? Have I ever been there? No.
No. It's a great eclectic right off the river. Great owner and great place, great people. They play in a deck. It's out in the outdoors. It's really beautiful. And you can social distance. They let me vent. Man, I'm gonna wind up going. And my new friend, who's playing in the band tonight. His first gig, I do believe.
Who?
We're live, right?
Yeah, we're live. You can talk about it.
No, I can't.
Talk about their show. Oh, you don't want to spoil it? Okay, well, don't spoil it. You got any clues? Got a clue?
I have no clues for anything.
You don't have get a clue.
Well, I don't have a clue. I do have a clue, but
Laura had a watch party too. So Laura has a watch party. We don't know who she's having on her watch party.
check out this fish out. Nice.
Oh, those Google eyes.
Never seen Fish. Is it a band?
You'll like them when you get a chance to. Someday you'll like them.
What kind of fish?
Salmon? Leftover salmon, maybe? Like this. Hey, Bill.
Yeah, that's one of them. They're just like me. Yeah.
That on my desk just for.
Come on over. Let's go to the bar. Come on, let's go. Let's go see Miles Barnes. No, River Valley Rangers.
If only I wasn't not gonna be there, I would be there.
I know.
So we had people watching tonight. People were watching us. Pink was in the room.
What is everybody doing on a Friday night? I mean, I live in Aurora, outside of Chicago. I mean, it's not even Chicago. It's in the suburbs. What are you guys doing? What's my friends doing? John, you live in...
Where do I live?
way away.
Decatur, Illinois.
What is everybody doing? I don't know.
You remember the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
I'm kind of hanging out. I don't want to go anywhere. I mean, we've got 2 great weekends of 2 festivals coming up. Here's the clipboard. Here's my notes. Next weekend, Family Boogie, Folkin Boogie Family Retreat, September 4th through the 7th. $100. Dustin's running it. Weekend after, Sugar Creek. That's like $60. So look at all these bands. Should all go.
That's camping, water, kayak.
Acting like a goofball, but I'm trying to be.
Fun, open mic stage. They have an open mic stage between every band at Sugar Creek.
And the people are watching it. We're losing some people going, what are you guys, idiots, going on in public? Hey.
This is true, but we're safe. We're going to be safe. We stay in our booths. This is our work. This is not essential necessarily, but it's essential for us. And if we feel safe enough to do it, we're obviously going to be in a place that is being responsible. But the stuff we've done so far is being responsible. I mean, they're following the guidelines.
Right.
We're fast.
For all the bands who know Laura, I brought a stun gun because she likes taking the set lists off the stages. So we just stun her before she gets in. She'll be fine. Very sarcastic.
She can take the set list after they play.
No, she does it before they play.
Yeah. Well.
Hi, Laura. Love you. Yeah. River Valley Rangers are playing tonight with a good friend, somebody new in the band. Danny Watkins is in the band tonight. That's his new band. He's in it.
You just said that out loud?
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here on the Phil and Jon
Dan
Zone.
Watkins and River Valley Rangers tonight at River's Edge in Batavia. Holy cow, did I just say that? No, it's true. It is.
You'll be there. I think you'll have a good time.
Yeah, am I supposed to say that?
Sweet 16.
Hold on. The notes say another 3 minutes. Hold on.
You think we can fill up 3 more minutes of time?
Yes, he's in the band.
He's in the band. It's official. He's in the band. The contracts have been signed.
Amy, bring the golf cart over and we can go to the bar and have a Mexican chicken burrito taco.
Don't talk about Mexican food. That sounds so good right now.
You know what I'm making tonight, John?
You have
For the chicken. I made a homemade salsa with the peppers, 3 different peppers, tomatoes. It's marinating. The only thing that's in the tortillas. So after the show's over, I'm gonna make with avocado. I'm looking. If you can look at me, they're right there into the kitchen.
Yeah, I believe it. Phil is also a chef.
Ay, 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 caramba!
Chicken artiste.
I need a beer. What are we doing? What time is it?
How long do we go? Do you have any more guests lined up for tonight? We don't have any more guests. Next week might be a little weird, folks. We might be a little bit.
There's no way.
At some point during the weekend, Phil and I will be live together.
What time is it? 5 o'clock?
5:30.
Is it 5:30 already?
Yeah. We don't really have a format for our show. The network says we can be on as long as we want. But the jokes run out because our underwriter, Tom Harmon, underwrote the jokes again.
Hey, Tom, you better be ready for Sugar Creek, buddy. They have no clue what's going on tonight. I'd love everybody who's watching this goofy ass show. It's number 16. Thank you, John Griffin. Thank you, Amy. Thank you for everybody responsible. This Amazon and Walmart and all. Come on, give us some money.
Walmart's our sponsor. We're not sponsored by Walmart, not yet.
I know.
We're sponsored by the people
that flower I got for my birthday, Amy, it lasted like 2 weeks. That little rose, that white thing, it lasted for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Miss you, Phil. Did I tell you that yet? I miss you this week.
No, you didn't.
I said we'd be. Well, would we?
I don't like that word. I miss you. It's not a good.
Our world would be different. Hence, the world was different. It's not. So it isn't. But
you know, if you want it to be for the next 2 weeks out of the next like 20 days, you might be hanging with me for like 7 of them. And it might be good and it might be bad.
We can have our own places we can get away from each other if we need to. We'll be fine. We're having a good time.
I ain't worried about nothing. I'm just looking.
I don't think that there's ever been.
Hey, John, did I tell you I love you, man? I love you, man.
I love you too, man. I love you too, Phil. I love everybody out there watching.
I love everybody on our show. Go check out Folk and Boogie Retreat if you can.
Yep, and Sugar Creek if you can.
And then Sugar Creek the following week. I will be at both.
Yep.
Watching week 16.
I talked to Paul Priest this week. I guess I can tell one more quick story. I talked to Paul Priest this week.
Damn it. That's, you know what I mean? He's killer.
And you know why I talked to him?
Are you sure we're not live?
We're still live. But you know why I talked to him? Yeah, don't say anything bad about him either way. You know.
Because I think that shit is dope. Hi, Paul. Go ahead.
I talked to Paul because I put the song "Welcome Home," our theme song, this song, into my new coloring book, which I just finished, or I'm almost finished. So I did coloring book number 7 this week.
I was supposed to be in one.
So I'm promoting. Well, you'll be number 8, maybe.
Hey, maybe. Like you're some fighter.
Actually, you're already in one. Hold on a second. No, you're already in one.
No, I'm not. Go ahead, keep talking. I want to hear about Paul.
Okay, I talked to Paul because we put "Welcome Home" in the thing. He's doing really good.
No, I'm not.
it was good to contact him and communicate with him. They said they're all missing us from Shoe Fest. I talked to Matt this weekend as well because I was trying to get a hold of Paul, so I talked to Matt first. You are in one of my coloring books already.
No, I'm not.
Okay,
I
you
want to hear about Paul. I really am very impressed by Paul. I miss Old Shoe. I miss Matt. I miss all the guys. Joe. God, Shoe Fest.
You're gonna have to bear with me because now I got to find out which book it's in. Oh, she could be in Words and Lines. But I finished the coloring book.
Maybe like the 23rd coloring book you do. Like you put me in there.
Oh, just hold on, dude. Hold
Love
on.
you, John.
We're not going off the air yet until I find it.
No.
You don't believe me, do you? I've drawn you before. You're in a song. Did you know? And it's not the song written by Pete.
You know those paintings. You know the paintings behind you are not going to grow buzz now. They're just going to.
They're not getting the right light. Oh, son of a gun, man! I wonder where the hell that is. I know. If I haven't put that in a book yet, I'm going to get mad at myself because. Okay, I'm going back. One more.
You want to put on XRT tonight? I'm going to hear some. I don't know what I'm going to listen to, John.
I have to find this now. This is just too much for me. This is making me crazy.
God. Peace to another musician who passed away this weekend. I get Justin Towns Earl. Got to meet him at Blue Ox. Peace.
Yeah, how about that? Oh man. Okay, so here's the drawing. It's in one of the coloring books, but I can't find it right now. But in the drawing, there's a guy.
Boobies.
There's a guy right here,
Yeah,
with a hat and a record. And in the song, he says, "I camped next to my buddy Phil, so I drew you." This is Phil, a younger Phil, because he's selling records and he's at a festival. So this is supposed to be you, Phil, and you got your Carter Farmer hat on. Doesn't really look like you now that I say something about it, but you're in one of my.
I didn't know that. I'm looking for Justin Towns Earl by the Boobies. Yeah, thank you, John. Yeah.
I mean, those boobies?
Yeah, no, just yeah.
The song is called Festival Blues, the 20th Century Festival Blues. And he does say in the song that he had to camp by his buddy Phil, and so I put you in that drawing. But
Well, thank you, John.
You know, that's how it goes. If you know me for a while, you probably end up in one of the drawings.
No, all I think of is younger Boobies. You said Boobies and younger Phil.
And our whole show changes the theme.
That's Justin Towns Earl, and yeah, that was pretty. Yeah.
Did you see my commercial I made today?
No, I don't watch that much stuff on Facebook because it takes too much time. Oh.
Experimenting with a one man barbershop quartet.
Right. Dig this. Once you do that, after I get the show over with, after whatever, Laura shows me everything and I replay it. I lay in the bed and she shows me it.
The show? You guys, yeah?
Yeah, because I don't.
You know, the older shows, they're not as good quality. I went back and tried, but the sound is really good. But it's a little choppier, but this new way I've got it going, I think it's better quality. Hey, love.
Hi.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
My wife Amy come home for a special appearance on the show tonight.
Hi, Bill.
What's that? Hello,
Same.
Amy.
Yeah.
Where's my hug? Son of a bitch.
She went to the restroom. The sink's gross. Don't touch much of the sink. She'll see it right away. It's disgusting.
Here comes my other half and the dog. I'm gonna go outside. What are we doing? Are we still live?
We're still live now, but I think we're gonna
All right, we're still live. Yeah,
Phil and Jon Zone number 16.
16. Yeah, I'm very intrigued. I love that Curtis Mayfield stuff. Nate was super impressive. Central Illinois, I like this when he said Austin. Very cool. Thank you. Solar Chariots next weekend on Friday at Folk and Boogie Family Retreat. I will be there. I will be hanging out. I got some album artwork, some Coming by it next Friday through next Monday. Might turn some people off because you don't want to go. Yeah, I'm gonna be cool. It's all gonna be good. Ooh,
Buy some art, support artists.
yeah,
Phil and I are very
it's
hungry.
all good.
How
all
skinny
good.
Phil looks. They say the camera adds 10 pounds. He already looks too skinny. So buy some of his artwork. And I checks in the mail, Phil.
No checks in the mail, and you don't have to buy my artwork. Just go check out good bands, and then you're gonna buy some.
Yeah,
It
support live music.
doesn't work for me. It doesn't work.
This whole format. I know we're over it.
It's just like when my favorite movie, 12 Monkeys, when Brad Pitt goes, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. When he puts his hand right there. Just, let it be. What happens, happens. What? It's not funny.
I'd like to thank Squirrel Cam for being part of the production this evening.
It doesn't work.
So we did see a squirrel's wife. So with Squirrel Cam it was a success.
It's like you can do facial expressions. It's like being you can go. You go.
You know what? I'll see you soon. See you in about a week.
Really? Oh, yeah, we'll talk before that about our show. We have to do something because.
Yep, I agree. So we appreciate everybody coming out tonight. And support your local music, support the band.
Hey, John,
Yes.
when are you gonna pay me?
Checks in the mail, buddy. Woo, thanks for coming out. Which way to go? Welcome home. See you next week, folks.